Thank you, ancestors, angels, and spirit guides, for another opportunity to express gratitude here on earth. Thank you for allowing me to channel messages for Taurus, highest and greatest good. Thank you, ancestors, angels, and spirit guides, for all your love, sacrifices, wisdom, and guidance that is offered to us on our journey. What message do you have? What message do you have for my early birds today? I'm hearing that song again. It's getting cold outside. I might have to cuff her. Alright. Something about Scorpio energy could be significant. We got trine. Oh my God, bro. And as soon as I said Scorpio, look what came out. 8th house. Intimacy. 8th house energy. Okay, and then we have something blows out your fire. Okay, I get it. This message is going to be for those of you where you feel like when you get too intimate or too close to someone, your fire, someone puts out your fire like a kryptonite. All right, maybe it's a person, maybe it is love. All right, maybe it is intimacy. Whatever it is, it's like the more I come to it, the more I'm around it, they put out my fire. And I don't feel as it's not even like powerful. It's like you don't feel fierce. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel like everything is going as planned or everything is going with the flow. It's almost as if it disrupts. Maybe you feel like something takes your mojo, or when you're intimate with other people, and you don't know what it is. It's like something steals your mojo. Okay, and that may be the reason why you aren't seeking relationships during this time, partnership, soulmates, or even intercourse. Okay, this includes investing in contracts with people, partnerships with people, sex with people, exchanging secrets, whether it's beauty secrets, whether it's spiritual secrets, whether it's occult secrets. There's this even inheritance. Like I don't want to make alliances or allegiances because there's so much in the unseen realm that maybe you don't want situations to develop into like stalkers or people that are trying to like take you down. All right, especially if you've had experiences where you love someone and whatever would happen in your relationship with that person, it became like public scrutiny or public ridicule, and then it affects your career, it affects your ability with this Aries energy. It affects your empire, it affects your business, it affects your ability to start certain new ventures and partnerships, paid deals and stuff like that. So when you have those types of experiences, this is going to be definitely for those of you where you've had those type of experiences where you love someone, but the condition of the humiliation ritual, for some of you it was a humiliation ritual associated with an industry. For others of you, it was you tried to build something with someone and the humiliation in your family circle or your group circle, your friendship circle, and it's like you can't come back from that, right? It's hard to come back from humiliations associated with a particular person. It's almost as if the rest of the world is invested now in seeing you guys no longer be together. They become invested in making sure that you guys do not ever try to get back together or ever try to be together, no matter how much you may desire this person or want that person. And so you may have spent a lot of time trying so hard to stay as far away from some type of narrative that connects you to a particular person. For some of you, it's showing up like, I'm seeing it in my head, okay? Yeah, it's like you may have turned to like drinking, um, a substance. But let's say, for example, you love someone, right? And so you may have intentionally made sure that you only date people that is the complete opposite of whoever you love, right? Because you are trying to redirect the narrative that doesn't make people say, oh, you got with someone just like that person. You know what I'm saying? So this may be you were dating one culture and now you only deal with a certain type or a certain other culture because they're so opposite of each other to the point where even though you desire this person or you desire this is really what you're attracted to, the world would never know that that's really what you're attracted to because you had to protect your image or you had to rebrand yourself in some type of capacity because it didn't benefit you anymore. Doesn't go with your aesthetic. It doesn't go with your flow. So you had to like eighth house is also mysticism, right? You reinventing yourself, resculpting your body. And so you may think that you're not someone's type, or someone may feel like they're not your type, or something like that. But little do you know, or little do they know, your type is, you guys are each other's type. However, due to some type of stigma, due to some type of experience where there was hardcore humiliation rituals or humiliation tactics or embarrassment of some sort, now you never want to allow yourself to have that type of person. Okay? It's given that type of energy. Like, you don't want the attention to come looking for you. You don't want the spotlight to become on you where now you are the topic of discussion. Okay? Because it seems like people are always trying to read you. Okay? You're always being investigated, looked at. People are trying to figure out what you up to next. This may be why we try really hard not to be bossy. So you may downplay yourself to be like more submissive, like less like, okay, sure, whatever. Even though you may be a very powerful and bossy person, it's like when you get around people or you're in certain settings, you kind of just like, you have to kind of create this illusion that you're not like that, or like you're really a pushover, you're really passive, but you're not a passive or pushover person, but you have to play the role. Maybe you play that role because, certain times they like to draw this stigma that you're aggressive, or you are, maybe with a fire starter, they may say you're aggressive, or you're a problem, or you're a fighter. And it's like, you're really, like, no one really knows you. They always get it wrong. They always get it wrong. So something about that situation, even though you're not there anymore, there was a situation that happened in your life that taught you a lot about the way, like mirror magic, and the way people perceive you, and how you can kind of even travel. Something about time traveling. I'm talking to the man in the mirror. I feel like you use the mirror to look at yourself. Okay? And I'm also feeling like this is facing your your divine masculine within you, facing your divine feminine within you, looking at what you're attractive to. So you're being very self-aware. I feel like you reflect on your relationship so you can remain aware of who you are and what you, remembering like what you see in others is what's in you, or what you see in yourself is what's also in others. Like we're all connected. It's really all one love. And so when you, it's like you're able to see yourself in everyone. And I feel like that's how you're able to really connect and touch something. I'm here. I need to feel something. I need to feel. I think there was a song that came out like that. Chat. Yeah, it's giving healer energy. Like reach out and touch something. Reach out and feel something to help heal. Yeah, I feel like you're tapping into some type of occult mysticism, and you're capitalizing off of your kundalini energy. Something about kundalini energy is really helping you. And you're hot right now. I get this energy like you're really hot right now. But there's also something here where you see yourself in someone. You've touched something. Because I'm seeing, when two consciousness touch, it's given like touch and agree. And then there's like an exchange of wisdom. There's an exchange of energy, an exchange of perspectives. You weren't expecting this. Some of y'all are also going to get a confirmation that what you've been seeing, like you are actually seeing what you think you're seeing in your dreams in reality. What you see is you. What you see is you. So what you're attracted to is you. You're the same person. Okay, you're the same person. Something has shocked you. Something shocked you, and you're like, no, I can't do that. You probably feel like you can't do that because it's so close to something that you are. It's something so close or something so similar to something you either once loved or once had. And because you once loved it and you once had it, you know how I was telling you earlier about how you're trying to stay away from your usual type and your usual expectations. So you create this kind of this facade or this illusion that you're into something else, but really what you like is the closest to you. The closest to what you look like, the closest to how you are, your personality. You like that. It's familiar. You resonate with it. And I feel like you've because of a bad experience, you said to yourself, I got to stay away from people that remind me of myself, that's closest to me. Because it's like if you stay away from something that you're actually attracted to, it's easier to deal with it. It's easier to be involved with it because that's not really what you want. But it never satisfies it's like an insatiable desire that's never satisfied. So every other person that you entertain or every other connection that you get involved with, it doesn't trigger you. Like when you are with someone that you really and truly desire. When you're with someone that you really and truly desire and they satisfy you, that's the space where you're vulnerable. all those other connections, you're able to still function. You're able to still work. You're able to still, you're not as disappointed when they decide they don't want to be with you, or they decide that it's not working. You're not that disappointed. But when you really, really fuck with what you really want and really desire, the type of person you're really into, when you come across that person, it's like, oh man, I want it so bad, but I can't let myself have it, because if I do and it doesn't work, I don't think I could. I don't know how I would respond to that. I feel like it's a space where it can provoke you. Deep intimacy like that, where it's mystical, where it's mysterious, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like each other on the inside. When you have that type of intimacy, you may be the type of person where you say, oh, I don't care what people are doing. I don't even, I'm really just open and fluid, or, I'm open to changes and stuff like that. But when you really dealing with someone that makes you feel vulnerable like that, you'll find yourself wanting to know where the hell they at. What the hell you doing? Where the hell you been? You'll find yourself like, I will go to hell if I have to go get you. I will cross the motion. Oh, I said the motion. I will go and bring you the moon. Promise you. For you, I will. And you may be really scared to let that side of you come out, because something about the last time you let that side of you come out, you felt like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm out here looking like this. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe this connection got me over here tweaking like this. But I mean, shit, if it came down to it, and you had to, like, show up for that person or interact in a certain type of way, you would drop everything. That's what I'm getting. Cuffing season. This card is stalking y'all. If anything is stalking you, it's cuffing season. It's like, damn. I don't know. I may have to feel something. I'm getting that energy. I need to feel something. Damn. I need to feel something. And yeah, it may come with some consequences. And yeah, it may make you feel vulnerable. It may make a lot of feelings come up, and it may make you feel like you don't want to be as active, or it's like, now I gotta alchemize this shit. I have to redirect my focus, But I feel like you're bored, you're bored, you're disappointed, and you're not satisfied with the options online, or the people that you are meeting, or the certain matches that have been found. Like, you're just not satisfied. They don't do it for you. And I just see you really, really, really hard, like trying so hard not to look for trouble. It's like, I'm trying not to relapse. I'm trying not to rebound. I'm trying not to fall for it. Trying, Lord. Friend zone. It's like, I'm trying not to put myself in this situation where I'm disappointed. Divine timing. Tick tock, tick tock. Rub it, touch it, love it. Tick tock. Patience required. Trust in the process. Perfect timing when it's meant to be. Mm-hmm. When a particular person makes you feel like they friend zone you or it doesn't go to the next level, it affects you in a way where you stop bossing up and you find yourself feeling lovesick. Some of you desire intimacy, and so that feeling that you not wanting to meet new people or go on certain dates or fix yourself up to go and do those different things, it's like, nope, I'm not gonna do that. You're setting yourself up to find yourself in a situation where you are, because nothing else will satisfy you, you're pretty much setting yourself up to kind of settle for a platonic situation. Even if it's not like friend zone in a way, like think of like a connection where it's like, okay, maybe we have love for each other, but I love them like a sibling, you know? We love each other like relatives. And so you'll find yourself in that type of connection because you're not taking a risk, or you're not willing to take a risk to give yourself what it is that you want, because it makes you feel vulnerable. There's a person that you want that makes you feel vulnerable, and you tell yourself it won't work, and so you don't talk, and it's like, nope, I'm not falling for it. Nope, I'm not going to reach out to them. No, I'm not going to talk to them. And then here come Roger. Here come Megan. Here come Matilda. Whoever it is for you, here they come. And it's like, hi. Because when the shot came for you to take it, you didn't want to deal with something. You didn't want to try something new. Safe space. You stuck with something that was a situationship, something that made you feel safe. So I'm gonna leave it right there. We'll pick back up in another message. All of my messages are timeless. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel messages for our highest and greatest good. Until next time, toodles.